this video about, you ask? Great question. I don't know.
More than 2 million subscribers on YouTube, nearly 1 million followers on Twitter. She is easily one of the most famous internet superstars ever. And now there are even bigger things on the horizon for Grace Helbig, our guest right now. Grace, we got a new show we need to talk about coming up here. We'll get to that in a minute. But how you doing? Good to have you on here.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
All right, so all this happened just like that. Seems like overnight. All the fame, all the success, everything on social media. Do you ever stop and think about how quickly all of this happened for you?
Yeah, I think it happened quickly. I also think it did happen pretty gradually for me. With the speed at which things move on the internet, I've been making web videos for going on 7 years now, and I'm very happy to not have had an overnight viral success that caused me to have to figure out what I was doing. Instead, I made videos on a consistent basis and found my voice, and the audience kind of grew in a gradual way. So it does happen fast, but at the same time, it does happen a little slow. I feel like the build-up was a little slow, and then all of a sudden, you reach kind of a tipping point where once you have a certain number of people looking at you and eyes on you, that kind of starts the forward momentum a little quicker. But in terms of being able to leverage other forms of media because of the success of the digital space, that feels like that's happened pretty quickly. And it feels very cool. Yeah, I'm really excited to be doing all the things that I'm doing and working in all the spaces that I'm working.
Well, yeah, you talk about that space. I want to ask you about cyberbullying. It's everywhere, and kids, your fans probably, you know, they're growing up in this era where cyberbullying is just something we live with, and you have such a huge influence on social media. I mean, you have to face it. You have to personally. How do you handle it? And what advice do you have for teenagers growing up around this?
Well, I'm lucky enough to have really great parents that instilled me and my brothers with a sense of compassion and kindness for the human race. And I think a lot of my comedy, I really make an effort to make comedy that comes from a place of caring and kindness and not cutting and not mean-spirited. And the friends that I've gathered we've all become friends because of this like-mindedness about that sensibility. So I think that for someone online, it's just inevitable. As soon as you put yourself out there in any creative capacity, you're setting yourself up for criticism, unfortunately. And people on the internet are not too choice with their words that they use. I've heard a lot of different things about a lot of different parts of my body and personality that I never really knew about before. And at first it bothers you because it's painful and it hurts that someone could be mean, and you think, why? I'm not really trying to hurt you. But the more I was making videos and the more it was happening, you have to really spend your energy focusing on the positive. Focus on the people that care about you caring. Focus on the people that are giving you the positive reinforcement. And realize that the people that are coming at you with negativity is because it's a reflection on something in their life that's not good. Something is amiss. Something is painful or depressing or angry for them. And so they're trying to bring you into that space and share an experience that they're having that they don't like by making you feel bad. And once you realize that, it kind of relinquishes you of being affected by it. And instead, sometimes I feel bad for commenters that leave really nasty, hateful things because I understand that, oh, they're not a happy person, and that's really unfortunate. So as long as I can focus my energy on maintaining my own happiness, then I think that's the way to go.
Grace, we're running out of time, but I want to remind people, I want to tell people, Friday, April 3rd, 10:30 p.m. on E, you have the show. You have to be excited. What can we expect?
The show is going to be, it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be sort of influenced by what I already do on the internet, and then mixed with some stuff that's going to be new for television. I think it's going to be a fun, dumb time.
I love it. I love it, Grace. Best of luck to you. We're looking forward to the show. 10:30 p.m., April 3rd. Tune in.